Your front body lock, right? That's what we call it. We give it a sort of modern term. If you look in old Shuai Jiao manuals, it's called a jade belt. And you'll find that, for example, there was a book published in Beijing just recently, and unfortunately it's all in Chinese. They have an entire chapter on ways that you can throw somebody from this position. So once you get in, that's what we call the meat and potatoes of it. It's the main course. How you take them down from there is what we call the gravy. In other words, when you're going out for a meal, nobody goes looking for the gravy first. Right. What are you going to have for dinner? Then you add in stuff. The position is the most important thing. Everything after that's the gravy. Since the front body lock is so dangerous, we need to know ways to get out of it. Now, a very common way that you see in a lot of books is they cross two hands on the face and they just push the head back. That'll work, but the problem is that when you push them off, you don't have any connection. Right. Another thing, like you see, like for example, in Shuai Jiao, if he doesn't bury his head, it's called eyebrow mopping. You just basically roll his head back. This works when somebody grabs you and they leave their head out, but as you see when Ian does it, you know, he puts his head in there. It's going to be harder for me to manipulate. I don't want to just cross, because if I push him off, I lose him. So let's go back to how I got here, though, which is I supposedly had him in a neck clinch, which was I was like this. So as he comes in, maybe I didn't get a chance to keep him from grabbing me, but if my elbows are still in, I'm going to sink my donkey, and I'm going to base out, and I'm going to push off with my elbows. And now, and you take his hand right off. Okay? Now, I can go back to all those knee things I was doing, right? Review. Body knee, slapping knee, if he blocks badly, head knee. Then there's also, you can do walking knees, which is because your elbows are in, you can go 1, push him, 2, push him, 3, come and spin him around. When you spin him around, he doesn't know where the knees are coming from. Boom. Boom, and he can turn his head to the side and come up and smack him in the side of the head. So, you can always push him off and knee him.